Good morning to all dear students and welcome to you all in today's class. I hope you all are ready with your books and notes copy. From yesterday we started the geometry portion and I just only describe you the content included in geometry portion and objectives of geometry and some type of triangles with its area formula, and I told you to derive that the area formula. I made you understand how to derive it. I hope you all had completed that, and now today also we our class is go on the basic general information. We will not go on theorem. If time remain, then I will prove one theorem. If not, then from tomorrow we will start. And as you all familiar from junior classes, the meaning of geometry, and geometry, the branch of mathematics concerned with the properties and relations of points, lines, surface, angle also you can say, solids, solids you can say, and higher dimensional analogous. These all points, about the point, dot, line, some geometrical figures, surface and solids, and more than that higher dimensional we analogous we discuss under the this branch of mathematics, geometry. Here is the written the meaning. If you search from Wikipedia you can get. And area we discuss here area topic. So we have to understand what is the exact meaning of the area. Area means what? Area, space, that is the space. Area means what? Space occupied by any flat surface or any object. Suppose this object, what is its area? Then what you will do? You can find its flat surface. Flat surface you can find, or size of this of the surface. Its surface size you can find, and you will get the area of the any object. And perimeter, if asked, find the perimeter of these objects, then what you will do? You can find perimeter. Perimeter is what? Distance of an this two dimensional shape and a measurement of the distance around something. Yesterday I told, suppose you have to find the perimeter of your room, then you can add length, all length and boundary, four sides, four wall length you add, and you can get the perimeter. And base, this terminology, base, height, you have to discuss here. Base means what? Suppose this duster you put it here, on your hand, then on which it is supported? It is supported by this lower, lowest part. This is the part, part, or you can say edge of something, especially the part on which it rests, that is the base we say. We can say that base. If you rest it in this way, then the base will be this downward. This will be base. And now if you have to find the height, what is the height of this object's height, then what you will do? Height means what? The altitude, the perpendicular, from the what? Top to the bottom. It means from the vertex, suppose a triangle if you draw, what is its height? If anyone asks you, you can say the perpendicular length, perpendicular distance from where? From the vertex to the base. This will be height. You can say in this way. We can say the altitude or the perpendicular distance from the base to the opposite vertex is known as height. It means the distance from top to the bottom. If two lines parallel, yes, then what is the distance here between these two lines? It means from top to the bottom. Yes, if you draw here one line, that is the height for it. Okay, you can find parallel lines. What is the meaning of parallel lines? Yes, parallel lines, you have learned. Yes, the line in the plane, yes, which do not meet. You can say yes, meet means never meet. Yes, one line from here, another here. If you draw these two lines here, if it meet, then it is not the parallel. They are forming an angle. Yes, angle formed there. If meet, then angle formed here. Yes, if not meet, never meet, it means the plane that do not intersect at any point are said to be a parallel. Okay, and if you draw any construction here inside this two parallel line, then if you tell it perpendicular length, yes, height, then it is whatever here on the point A, yes, B, if here point C and D is the same. Yes, any figure here you draw triangle, yes, quadrilateral, parallelogram, you draw square, you draw, yes, or you draw the rectangle, any figure if you draw, yes, between these two lines parallel, if you construct the height here, then that height is equal for all figures same height, because here whatever quadrilaterals we drawing between the two parallel line, that height is same, equal for all that figures. Clear? So these are some basic and some information I will share you on the slide. Please open the slide. Okay, slide I will show. Here see some basic informations you had learned in lower classes. Yes, 7, 8. S acute angle, S obtuse angle, C angle greater than S 90 degree and less than 180, S, and right angle, you know, angle of measure exactly 90 degree said to be a right angle, and the angle whose measure is equals to 180 degree is said to be a straight angle, and the angle is greater than 180 and less than 360, yes, that is the reflex angle. Okay, next. Okay, in this way we know adjacent angle. Adjacent angles means what? The two angle is having a common vertex. Common vertex, you know, yes, and common arm. Yes, two angle formed, one line if you draw, yes, and two, yes, line you make, yes, with the adjacent of that angle make, and there will be common vertex and common arm between the two, yes, the two line. If you draw another line, there will form a adjacent, that type of angle form, that is the adjacent angle. And complementary means, yes, one perpendicular, one, yes, base, yes, the angle between, yeah, angles whose sum is what, 90 degree, yes, there form many angles between that two perpendicular and base one, then also all f add, then complementary angle is 90, and supplementary, yes, we know sum 180, and parallel lines, yes, already I told you. Yes, next. Okay, in this way we can, if a straight line, yes, cuts two parallel line, then there forms angle, yes, different angles. You can do, yes, by the paper cut, yes, or by sketch, yes, you practically you had done in class 8 and 7, I think in lower level, yes, alternate angle, corresponding angle are equal, yes, co-interior angle are supplementary, means two co-interior angle if we add, then yes, sum is what, yes, 180 degree, supplementary. Equilateral triangle, yes, three sides equal, yesterday I told, yes, isosceles triangle, two side, yeah, of a triangle equal, then isosceles scale, and no two sides of triangle are equal. Yes, next, these in this way we can describe. And about the right angle triangle, this slide is enough for you, you all know, and in, yes, previous video if you watch from, yes, this Bhairava YouTube, if you search on 15, yes, there, then you can, their video is the proof of the Pythagoras theorem, you can see from that, yes, the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of squares of other two sides. In this way we can know about the Pythagoras theorem. Next, hypotenuse, base, perpendicular, you can differentiate. And in any triangle, the the sum of internal angle is 180 degree, you had proved in class 8, and in any quadrilateral, the sum of internal angle is 360, quadrilateral, having 4 side and 4 angle, and quadrilaterals are either simple or complex. Okay, all the sides of a square are equal and each of its internal angle is 90 degree. Square, the median divides the triangle in 2 equal area. Okay, if a triangle you draw and one median from the vertex to the base you draw, then it divides the triangle into 2 equal area. Okay, and you had proved in 9th class the diagonal divides parallelogram into 2 equal area. Yes, you had proved this theorem already. This is the general information. Okay, next, by that help we can. Okay, and this one is the test of congruency of 2 triangle. Two triangles, when we congruent proof, then by this 4 way, either by SAS axiom or SAS ASA congruency test, or you can by the theorem RHS, you can prove these 3 sides are equal, then side, that SS means 3 sides equal, 2 sides and 1 angle between them are equal, then SAS we say, 2 angle and a side on which these angle lie are equal, then ASA, and RHS means in right angle triangle hypotenuse and a side are equal. So, this 4 axiom, this congruency theorem we use to to prove that the 2 triangles are congruent. Congruent, similarity, and congruent. Similarity and congruent different. Okay, congruent means you say in Nepali anurup, that, and similarity means samrup. Next, these are general informations which I am showing before this slide. Now, the following table shows the area of different types of quadrilaterals. Okay, here area formula given with the figure. Okay, rectangle, about the rectangle, no need to more description here, I think you will learn in mensuration chapter when it started. Rectangle, parallelogram and rhombus are there, and if you say what is rectangle, if anyone asked, then you say rectangle is a parallelogram. Parallelogram properties, opposite side parallel and their opposite angles are equal, and okay, then rectangle is also a parallelogram. Okay, means all the properties whatever the parallelograms is of rectangle, but in rectangle one more is there at angle 90 degree. 4 angles whatever there, 4 side and 4 angle, sides are parallel to each other, but angle is there 90 degree. Okay, and rhombus means what? It is a that quadrilateral, it is also, all 3 this quadrilateral, but its diagonal there, see, and all 4 sides equal in a rhombus. Okay, and area formula there is half d1 into d2, you had no. Next, the here this rectangle, parallelogram, rhombus, square, kite and quadrilateral. These area formula you have to understood. See on the board. Okay, here I show you that on the slide, yes, quadrilateral, yes, quadrilaterals, if you say, yes, means if you draw it, yes, in this way figure, yes, having 4 side, yes, 4 side, then figure we say what, quadrilateral, okay, having 4 side, and if we add this 4 angle, then it will be what, 360 degree we just learn, yes, in lower level also you learn. Parallelograms means what, you learn just, yes, opposite sides what, parallel, yes, these two sides parallel and this parallel with each other, yes, then parallelogram, and their opposite angles are equal and diagonal bisect in 2 equal half, yes, and many more properties you have learned. I am saying only just short, okay. And rectangle means what, opposite side here also parallel, yes, but forms here what, 90 degree, yes, here 90 degree, these two opposites are equal, but one angle is there 90 degree, yes, and here also diagonal bisect, okay, here if you draw the diagonal it also bisect, okay, and square all 4 side equal, yes, you know, yes, all length of 4 side equal, and equal also, and this angle also, yes, means 90 degree form, means you can say, yes, parallel, these all are quadrilateral, you if you say this togetherly all belongs to it quadrilateral, but and parallelograms, under the parallelograms these are parallelograms, you can say, okay, you can say rectangle is a parallelogram also, we will prove, okay, just with the help of this, yes, paper I will show you, okay, 2 triangle, yes, half, and how it forms the parallelogram also, rectangle also here, okay, and square is a rectangle, you can say, okay, and rhombus you can say, yes, all 4 side equal, some only specification are there, here also 4 side equal, but here diagonal, yes, that also equal, but here may diagonal not equal, and trapezium, you know, one pair, yes, here what, parallel, and these two are, yes, different in size, okay, these two opposite lines are parallel here, and height whatever here you draw same will be here also, okay. So these are the basic information which I am giving you, okay. Now let us go on another topic. Okay. If you see here in the figure, yes, here one triangle, yes, I am taking by the paper, and same size triangle you take another, okay, same size, see here, no different, okay, size is same, and put here one triangle, okay, here I stitched this triangle, okay, and replica of this triangle, yes, I am, yes, same size, yes, not different, okay, triangle. If you put here this triangle, yes, by, yes, see here in this way you can, yes, opposite make, and opposite then and put here, okay, if you stitched here, understood. If you stitched here, okay, this triangle, clear, yes, see what here forms, one parallelogram, yes, see here parallelogram form, okay, here. If you yes try to do, okay, in your yes, then this will be parallelogram, okay, see here, okay, parallelogram. And here one height, yes, from one triangle, yes, one triangle is this, yes, if you see one triangle is here, yes, and replica of this triangle is here and forms the parallelogram. See, now by this paper you can say, yes, this diagonal, yes, diagonal, yes, bisect, see, you prove here, yes, by the drawing you are proving. And if you draw here one height, okay, from the vertex, here is one triangle, yes, here one triangle, and another triangle you put here, yes, in this way, same size, then draw here a height, one height, okay, one height here, from here one height you draw, and cut this one, okay, this part you remove, this part, okay, you can remove. See, here I have one part, yes, equal with this part, okay, here I have one triangle, yes, equal, half of this median, median you draw and remove, okay, median you just learn, yes, median of a triangle, yes, make what, two half which are equal in area, two equal area, yes, divided the median, yes, the triangle, yes, median, if we draw that median divides the triangle into two equal area. Therefore, yes, from the yes median you draw and remove this paper, okay, from here, means I am folding here, okay, I am just yes, from here if you tear, now I am removing, okay, you can tear also, okay, remove and put this part here, okay, if you put here, see this part which you are cutting from there, yes, now I am using here paper tape and you put this part here, okay, put here and you can see here forms what, rectangle, see here. Now here if you remove this from here and you put here, okay, this triangle half you put here, then you form, yes, rectangle, rectangle, okay, this part, yes, tear it by the scale and put here, then you forms, you stitched here, okay, here where I am stitching here, see, then it forms rectangle, see, rectangle in shape, okay, this one is now rectangle. It means what you are proving here, that parallelogram, yes, two triangle equal in size forms parallelogram. Parallelograms means, yes, when diagonal bisect it, diagonally you put the triangle, yes, their hypotenuse you join, yes, then largest side one, then you forms, yes, one parallelogram, and from that parallelogram figure if you cut one part, yes, then you attach here rectangle also, means area of triangle is half of parallelogram and area of triangle half of rectangle, means rectangle is also a parallelogram, clear. Only different is there what, here now 90 degree forms in, yes, each angle. So, or from here now if you cut this part, yes, from here and stitched here, you get one square also, okay, from this you try it, then there will be the, yes, quality of the theorem, yes, parallelograms, yes, area of triangle you had in syllabus, area of triangle is half of the area of parallelogram and area of triangle half of the rectangle also you will prove, and area of triangle half of the square also there may ask, okay. So, by these concepts paperwork also you can prove the theorem, okay. Now, let us see on a slide one theorem. On the slide I will show you that you had learned in class 9 this theorem. Each diagonal, yes, of a parallelogram bisect it. Diagonal of a parallelogram bisect. Okay, means see there, ABCD is a parallelogram and AC is its diagonal. See there, where AB parallel to CD and BC parallel to AD. Okay, there given. Okay, you can write in detail. Okay, and to prove, what we have to prove? Triangle ABC equals to triangle ADC. For that, okay, proof now, statements and reason, write in this way. You had proved this theorem in class 9. Just I am showing you, okay, before starting the theorem of class 10. I am showing this theorem of class 9 you had proved there. Yes, see there you are proving. What you are proving? From triangle ABC and ADC, yes, you are making, yes, congruent. Yes, AB side equals to CD side, opposite side, and then ABC equals to AD. Yes, and then after AC equals to what? AC. Yes, common. Yes, common side, that one. The by SSS axiom theorem, you, yes, triangle ABC congruent triangle ADC. It means if congruent, then area of these two congruent triangles are equal. Okay, so in this way we can, okay, prove by that, okay, diagonals. Okay, when we show this ABCD, yes, these two triangle ABC, yes, congruent, yes, with that triangle ACD, then we can prove thus that this one is just I am showing, and now time has passed. So warning bell has ring. So we will start the first theorem from tomorrow. Okay, thank you so much all of you.